There, Robin. Rain indeed in the forecast for the weekend as it stands right now. We'll show you exactly when we're expecting it, where we're expecting it. That's all coming up in a minute. But first, we're taking you outside to our Sierra camera this evening, and you're going to see mostly clear conditions, a little bit of cloud cover, but really not getting in the way of the cool temperatures. 48 degrees out there right now, right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. As we get a look at satellite radar, you're going to see rain and snow sitting to our north. That's eventually going to slide into our forecast. We also have a little rain sitting over the Pacific Northwest, and we could potentially see that in the forecast a little later as we head into next week, possibly into the new year. So we'll have more on that coming up in a minute. Satellite radar showing you dry conditions out there right now, but that's not going to last at this point. We are bracing for that rain as we head into tomorrow. Temperatures in the 30s, 40s, a few 50s out there, 52 in downtown, 48 Pasadena, 31 in Wrightwood, 36 in the Apple Valley, and 45 for San Bernardino. So we do have that chance of rain. We also have a chance of snow coming in tomorrow, with snow levels dropping to 4,500 feet, possibly down to even 4,000 feet in some spots as we head through the weekend. We could get a good inch or two around 4,500 feet, so that's great news for skiers and boarders. A lot of people hitting the slopes this weekend. Below average temperatures and another chance of rain on the way. We'll have the details on that coming up in your extended forecast in just a bit. Robin, Lena, back to you.
That could change if we get more rain, actually.
Yeah.
And are we expecting some?
We are. We're absolutely expecting more rain. Might not be a huge system, but there is a chance, and there's another chance. And it's on a very important day.
Oh, are you kidding?
New Year's? Very slight.
Really? Kidding me?
Very slight chance, but we got to put it out there just to let you know. We have to be prepared. I know it was dry. Now the model is actually bringing in some rain, but looks like most of it's going to be lingering to the north. We're going to time it all out for you coming up in just a minute. We're going to talk about tomorrow's rain as well, but first, degrees, that's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. So it is a pretty cool night out there. So as we get a look at your forecast, your weather headline showing you that chance of rain as we head to tomorrow. There's also a chance of snow through the weekend. Chance tomorrow, possibly a chance on Sunday as well. And we're looking at maybe a couple inches around 4,500 feet and above. Below average temperatures, and yes, there is a slight chance of rain on the way. Another chance. Actually after tomorrow's chance, two chances to be exact. 63, that was earlier today in downtown. Average is 68. Record number's 87. Didn't get anywhere close to that. We were below average, and we're going to continue to stay below average for now. Over the next 24 hours, increasing cloud cover, a cloudy start for you, and a chance of a shower by the afternoon. We're up to about 62 degrees, so yes, we are below average. We're getting a look at the Tournament of Roses. Jumping ahead to that, we will be talking about that chance of rain. But speaking of rain, the last rainfall on the Rose Parade was in 2006. I was there for that. Before that, 1955. It has rained 10 times since 1895. The highest temperature was 85 degrees. That was back in 1964. And the lowest temperature was 32 degrees, and that was back to 1952. So we're not expecting 30s, we're not expecting 80s, probably 60s with a slight chance of rain in the forecast. Let's get a look at Futurecast right here. It's set for 4 a.m. There's rain and snow coming in, and then as we fast forward the clock a few hours through the 6 o'clock hour, looks like we could start getting some rain over the Santa Monica Bay and over parts of the metro area by 8 a.m. By 10 a.m., this particular model showing us plenty of rain and snow over the Grapevine. I will tell you, other model runs actually showing us drier conditions, and we're going to take you through those just to compare coming up in a little bit. By 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you're going to see some of that rain moving to the south, but that chance is still out there with snow in the mountains. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, same thing goes, and that chance continues to slide southward. Looks like we are getting a little bit of rain over the desert and continuing to get some snow over the mountains by the evening hours. And by 10 o'clock tomorrow night, things are looking a little drier. By midnight, still maybe looking at a chance of snow, and that's going to be close to the Grapevine there, and then finally drying out as we head into your Sunday with just a few showers offshore. There is a chance of maybe leftover shower or two on Sunday, but that next potential chance of rain is moving in not on New Year's Eve, but on New Year's Day, with partly sunny conditions and dry conditions expected for your Wednesday. Lena and Rob, back to you. And we're expecting more rain and possibly snow in the forecast. We'll have that full forecast coming right up. This hotel does not sound appealing to me right now.
In the movie,
whatsoever.
girls had their little cocktail dresses on and they were drinking their martinis and everybody was warm.
See, everyone was warm. That's the key.
Yeah.
I would never be warm in a nice hotel. But if I had the right park and the right gear, okay, maybe I'd consider. It feels like a nice hotel here, maybe a little bit. It's been very cold. It's not as cold tonight, actually, compared to where we were the other night. We're at 49 degrees. It's right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. So not so bad, right? So we take you outside to downtown. It is mostly clear out there. We are looking at a bit of cloud cover, and we will see increasing cloud cover into the overnight hours ahead of a chance of rain. Satellite radar showing you rain and snow sitting to our north. We're also looking at another batch right there over the Pacific Northwest, and that could eventually affect our forecast a little later in the week, possibly by New Year's Day. We'll get there in a minute, but satellite radar showing you dry conditions for now. A little bit of moisture showing up offshore, but really no rain expected till a little later. So let's get right to Futurecast. We showed you a model earlier that really backed off on the rain chances, and we weren't really seeing a whole lot. Then we saw another model where we saw a decent amount of rain coming in tomorrow. Pretty much everybody was getting a bit of rain eventually. But this model looks like it's changed a little bit. It's actually a little wetter compared to where we were, but a little drier than what we've been looking at. So essentially, we're all expecting maybe a chance of scattered showers. This model in particular, though, bringing in widespread showers by the 10 o'clock hour. So models are ramping up just a little bit altogether at this point. By 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we're starting to see a few more showers, but things are starting to push southward. We're also looking at snow in the mountains along with that rain in the desert as well by 3 o'clock in the afternoon. As we head toward 5 o'clock in the evening, it's a little drier in the basin, but we're still looking at showers over the desert, and we're actually looking at snow up in the mountains, snow levels dropping down to about 4,500 feet, and we are looking at a few more showers developing offshore. Still by 6 o'clock in the evening, maybe a chance of a leftover scattered shower, and by 7 o'clock, it's starting to look drier. By 9 o'clock, even drier, and by 10 o'clock, still keeping conditions quite dry out there. And I will tell you that model we looked at earlier showed us wet conditions by the time we got to Sunday. At this point, though, this particular model showing us drier conditions Saturday night and even drier conditions as we head into your Sunday. You'll see that right here. So as we head into Sunday right here, into the overnight hours, it's looking dry even by the early morning hours. By the afternoon, we're calling it dry, but we are leaving that chance of a leftover shower in the forecast by Sunday, since there is a little bit of disagreement between the models. By Monday, partly cloudy. By Tuesday, a chance of a shower. So that's a newer development. We were looking at drier conditions for your New Year's Day. Right now, there is a chance of rain, but it looks like it's going to be sitting to our north of Point Conception. We're not ruling out the chance of a shower where we could possibly see just a few cells break off from the main storm system, and that could affect us on New Year's Day. Partly sunny by your Wednesday. For the mountains, here's a different story for you. We've got snow, potentially some snow in the forecast tomorrow and Sunday as well, but later in the day on Sunday for the second half of the day, we're expecting snow levels to drop down to 4,500 feet, maybe even down to 4,000 feet. And we could see a couple inches around there. So resorts getting at least a few inches, which is great news, because I know a lot of you are heading up to the mountains for some skiing and boarding over the weekend. I will tell you there is some fog and windy conditions, so be careful getting up there. By Monday, it's partly cloudy and drier. By Tuesday, partly cloudy as well for New Year's Day. And by Wednesday, partly cloudy. I will tell you that there is a chance of showers, but doesn't look like we'll see a chance of snow showers by your Tuesday on New Year's Day. For the coast, maybe a chance of a shower by then. Until then, chance of rain tomorrow, maybe a leftover shower by Sunday, drier by Monday, and just an ever so slight chance of showers by the time we head to your Tuesday, with partly cloudy conditions by your Wednesday. And finally, checking in with the deserts right here, you're going to see a chance of showers, possibly mostly cloudy by Sunday, and keeping it dry with just a question mark for your Tuesday, and partly sunny and dry as we kick off 2013 on your Wednesday. Lena and Rob, back to you.
All right, Evelyn.
It's very cold out there. Temperatures not nearly as cold as where we were last night, but it's still chilly, and we are bracing for rain. So a heater or an extra blanket or a jacket, probably a good idea over the next few hours here. You'll see outside Mount Wilson, mostly clear here, but we are dealing with some high cloud cover coming in ahead of that next storm front. And we're looking at a little bit of low cloud cover off there in the distance. And temperature-wise, we're in the 40s right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City. So satellite radar showing you rain sitting to our north. We're also looking at a little bit of rain over the Pacific Northwest, and we could potentially see both systems make their way into Southern California. This first system could make its way into our forecast by tomorrow. We're also looking at another slight chance as we head toward your New Year's Day. So we'll be talking about that in your extended forecast in just a little bit. Satellite radar is showing you mostly dry conditions, but we're not ruling out the chance of a shower or two overnight into the morning hours, but best chance will be a little later in the afternoon tomorrow. Currently, temperatures in the 30s, in the 40s, in the 50s, 51 in Anaheim, 48 in Pasadena, 30 in Wrightwood, so we're a little below freezing there, and 39 in Lancaster for you right now. Earlier today, we made it to 63 in downtown, average is 68, record number is 87, so we weren't close to record numbers. We were below average, and we're going to continue to stay below average over the next 24 hours. Take a look right here, 40s, 50s, and by the afternoon, we're up to about 62 degrees with maybe a chance of a shower. We're not ruling out the chance until then, but the best chance will be a little later. We are looking at a cloudy start and increasing clouds into the overnight hours. Scattered showers at best tomorrow with another chance on the way. We'll have more on that coming up. Lena, back to you. Be frightful. It could be delightful depending on how you look at it. There's rain, there's snow coming our way, and I know a lot of the skiers and snowboarders are excited about that. So we'll have details on that in a minute. First, we're taking you outside to Long Beach, and as we do, we're looking at mostly clear conditions, but a little more cloud cover starting to roll in. Increasing cloud cover overnight. Ahead of that, chance of rain and snow. And look at that, over the Pacific Northwest, we've got another system brewing, and that could potentially affect our forecast as we head toward New Year's Day. So we'll get there in a minute. Satellite radar showing you a few drops coming through Kern County. Other than that, mostly dry, and keeping things mostly dry through tomorrow morning. Looks like the best chance of rain will be for the second half of the day, but not ruling out the chance before that. Currently, temperatures are in the 30s, the 40s, the 50s. Pretty chilly out there, not as cold as last night, but cold. 48 in Pasadena, 30 in Wrightwood. We're below freezing there. Lancaster, 39 Valencia, 44, and same thing goes for Riverside at 44 degrees. So we've got this chance of rain coming in tomorrow. Snow levels dropping to 4,500 feet, possibly even down to 4,000 feet. Could see an inch or two around there and a little more around resort level. Below average temperatures persisting for the next few days, and we do have another slight, ever so slight chance of rain on the way as we head toward your New Year's Day. As we head toward tomorrow, though, first thing in the morning, it's looking dry, but as we fast forward Futurecast right here to the 7 o'clock hour, rain and snow coming our way. Looks like by 9 o'clock we could start to get snow in the Grapevine, and by 11 o'clock or so, it's starting to become a little more widespread. This particular model, a little more aggressive on the rain, so we're seeing widespread rain by the 2 o'clock hour with snow in the mountains, and by 4 o'clock starting to get a little drier as that rain continues to move south and out of the forecast, even though we're still looking at the snow even by the 8 o'clock hour tomorrow. By 11 o'clock, still maybe looking at a few coastal showers overnight into Sunday, looking drier, but we're not ruling out the chance of a raindrop or two as we head into Sunday. We're leaving a chance of a leftover shower and maybe a leftover snow shower as well as we head into your Sunday evening. Let's jump ahead to that 5-day forecast for the Basin in Orange County. A chance of showers, maybe a leftover drop, and then partly cloudy by Monday. A chance of a shower by Tuesday, very slight chance, and by Wednesday, partly sunny. For the coast, chance of rain with a leftover shower by Sunday, partly cloudy by your New Year's Eve, and by your New Year's Day, maybe, just maybe a slight chance of rain. Looks like the majority of that rain will sit north of Point Conception, but we're not ruling out the chance here at home. And same thing goes for the valleys in the Inland Empire. We're in the 50s, moving up into the 60s by the time we head into 2013, but below average all week with a chance of rain tomorrow. Another slight chance by your New Year's. Lena, back to you. And we're bracing for a chance of rain as we head to the next few days. We'll have all the details coming right up.
Yeah, it is cool. Evelyn's here with her killer forecast.
Yep.
We're hoping.
Pretty
anyway.
Killer. Actually, I hope.
Actually, it's not if it's going to rain on New Year's Day.
That's true.
Yeah.
So there's a slight chance of that, but it's very slight. So I don't want to be an alarmist, but
Don't freak out.
Right.
Yeah.
I just want to put it out there that there is a slight chance of rain at this point. The brunt of it's probably staying to our north, but we're not ruling out the chance here at home on Tuesday. We're also looking at another chance. It's coming our way there in 40s right here at the Broadcast Center in Studio City, 47 degrees. You'll see mostly clear conditions with a bit of cloud cover, but more of it as we head into the overnight hours and as we head into tomorrow. As we get a look at satellite radar, there's rain, there's snow sitting to our north. We're also looking at a little bit of rain over the Pacific Northwest. That could eventually affect our forecast as well. For now, we're eyeing this particular storm, and it could slide through as early as tomorrow morning, but most likely the brunt of it coming in a little later in the afternoon. Right now, it's dry out there on satellite radar, but again, things could change as we head into the next few hours. And currently temperatures in the 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. 50 in downtown, 48 Pasadena, and 29 pretty chilly for you in Wrightwood this evening. So we've got that chance of rain. We also have that chance of snow. In fact, snow levels potentially falling down to 4,500 feet. So that's good news for skiers and boarders, expecting a couple inches, maybe even more around resort level. Below average temperatures persisting over the next few days, and there is a bit of rain on the way, not just tomorrow, but there is rain headed our way by New Year's Day. We're saying headed our way because there's a chance it could just linger and stop short just north of Point Conception, but there's always that chance that it could span down into our forecast here in Southern California. Futurecast is set for 6 a.m. and we're still looking at dry conditions according to this model run, but a little later in the morning we're expecting more rain starting to work its way in by 9 o'clock, by 11 o'clock, more widespread with snow making its way into the forecast into the LA County Mountains, possibly into the San Gabriels and the San Bernardino and Riverside County Mountains as well by the afternoon hours. 4 o'clock, most of the rain moving south towards San Diego County, maybe clipping the edge of Orange County along the coastline there, and you're going to see still a bit of snow expected in the forecast. And by 8 o'clock, just a few scattered showers, leftover snow showers, and maybe a few showers along the coast by Saturday night. And by Sunday morning, we're expecting drier conditions, and that could continue to be the case, but there's still a slight chance of maybe a raindrop or two, just a leftover as we head into your Sunday. Monday's dry, Tuesday, slight chance of a shower, ever so slight at this point, and partly sunny by the time we head into your Wednesday. As we get a look at your next 5-day forecast for the beaches, 60s turning to 50s, back up to the 60s by the time we head into Tuesday and Wednesday. Dry by your Monday, but remember Tuesday there's a chance of a shower, but doesn't look like we'll see a chance of snow, but there is a chance of snow at least through your Sunday. Rob, back to you. Well, I think just the opposite, actually. We're introducing a chance of rain. It is cold. It could get colder. Temperatures are below average, and there's maybe a slight chance of rain. Is that the answer you guys were looking for?
No.
Probably not. Okay. Well, we'll see. That chance on New Year's is very slight, and the chance tomorrow is pretty scattered. We did see clear skies out there and also a little bit of cloud cover. Rain and snow sitting to our north. Also looking at a little bit of rain sitting over the Pacific Northwest, and that could eventually slide into our forecast. So we're going to have more on that coming up. We'll tell you exactly when we can expect it and what we can expect, along with how much as well. Satellite radar is showing us mostly dry conditions at the moment, and temperatures currently in the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, and the 50s. 47 Pasadena, 50 downtown, and 50 in Anaheim. More on the rain this weekend and that chance for New Year's. That's all coming up. Lena and Rob, back to you. Penguin plunge, I want to say it is.
Oh,
for
yeah,
New
the
Year's.
polar plunge.
The polar plunge.
Yeah.
And, off the Venice Pier, they're doing one. So if you like that sort of thing.
Nope, don't.
But you don't.
Look at
Okay,
that
Lena
moon.
won't be there. Let's address the moon. I know it's the white elephant in the room, right? Literally. This is actually technically pretty much a full moon. It was full at 2:22 a.m. I'm going to step off, actually. I don't want to get in its way. Just want to show you the full glory of the moon. So this is video from earlier today. Thank you for that. As we get a look at satellite radar, we are eyeing rain and snow to our north, eventually sliding into our forecast. It looks like we got a good chance as we head into tomorrow. Another chance on the way a little later in the week, and we're talking possibly New Year's Day. Slight at this point, but we will tell you exactly what to expect and when. Take a look right here. A little bit of rain sitting over the Pacific Northwest, and that could be a factor in our forecast. Right now, satellite radar showing you dry conditions, a little bit of cloud cover building, increasing cloud cover into the overnight hours, a chance of rain as we head into tomorrow. Snow levels dropping off to 4,500 feet, possibly even 4,000 feet. We'll see a couple inches around there and more around resort level over the weekend. Chance Saturday, chance Sunday as well, and below average temperatures pretty much through the remainder of the weekend, with more rain potentially on the way. Just a slight chance as we head toward your New Year's Day. Right now, though, as we head into your Saturday, we are expecting that chance of rain 7 in the morning, still sitting to our north, but starting to slide in a little later in the morning into the afternoon. Late morning, we could get some rain along the coast, becoming more widespread by noontime, and over the mountains, we're getting some of that snow. Continuing on through the 3 o'clock hours, same thing goes, and by 5 o'clock tomorrow evening, drier with some leftover mountain snow in the forecast even through the 9 o'clock hour. As we head into your Sunday, there's still a chance of leftover showers. We're just leaving a slight chance in there, but it is looking pretty dry as we head into your Sunday. As we head into your Monday on New Year's Eve, on your New Year's Day, just a slight chance of a shower. The majority of the rain looks like will be sitting to the north of Point Conception, but we're not ruling out the chance, and we're leaving that chance in the forecast as we move through your Tuesday, through your New Year's Day. And by Wednesday, we're partly cloudy, and we're in the 60s. For the mountains, snow slated for the forecast for the next couple of days. Partly cloudy and dry by your Monday and Tuesday for the mountains, and by Wednesday, partly cloudy in the mid-30s. Back to you.